Signaled a big change for both Minneapolis and St. Paul, with two new mayors being voted in. Last week, we spoke with Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey. Jason DeRusha and Lucia are standing by this week with the new St. Paul Mayor, Mevlin Carter. Hi, guys.
Hi, Kim. Thank you. And a big thank you to Mayor Carter for coming in and joining us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Thanks for having me in.
Of course.
Congratulations on your election. And it's a fun year to kind of be able to start right away. You did the crashed ice course again yesterday, right?
Yes, I've done it every year. I've told them I'm on the ice every year they come.
Is this number 7?
Number 7, absolutely.
Is it different as mayor? More people are watching.
More pressure.
When you're a city councilman, no one really cares if you bite it.
That's right.
All eyes
That's
are on
right.
you.
I was in the background last year. This year, everybody's watching, waiting for me to fall.
You did not. You did not.
Well, you know, if you don't fall, if you don't ever fall, you're not having as much fun as you can.
I think that's true. There is a metaphor there of people waiting to see if the mayor
There you
will.
are. You passed the test with flying colors.
Yes, I was very excited to make it up.
Let's talk about these events, though, things like crashed ice. Obviously, I'm very excited about the Winter Carnival, the fact that we are having an ice castle over there. Those things are high profile. But do they have a lasting impact on St. Paul and some of the issues that you talked about in the campaign?
I think they do. The opportunity to celebrate our city is important. You know, we've got people coming from all over the world to to Minneapolis and St. Paul in the next month or so, and the opportunity to highlight and showcase what St. Paul has to offer is really important. You know, we spend all winter indoors and kind of away from each other, so the opportunity to just get out and celebrate winter gets people together. It helps us know our neighbors, and it helps us just instill a sense of pride in our city.
How do events like this help showcase the city and maybe attract jobs to St. Paul?
Well, I think it just brings people to the energy that we have in St. Paul, whether it's the Ice Palace, the slide that we're looking forward to, you know, the Winter Carnival, crashed ice. We have just a lot of opportunity to showcase what St. Paul is about and bring people there. The big energy that exists in St. Paul right now, I think, is exciting for me and a whole lot of folks, and I think it gives us an opportunity to bring them into further investment in our city.
All right, this is the fun stuff. The real meat of being the mayor, though, goes down to some of the issues you were talking about in the campaign.
That's right.
And many people think the campaign turned on a very negative campaign effort done by the police union. Now you're the mayor of the whole city and the police department. How is that work of kind of repairing some of that? What has been done there?
You met with the police chief. Right when you took office.
And the chief's separate from the mailing that the union sent out.
That's exactly right. The chief is separate from the mailing that the union sent out, and also our rank and file officers are separate as well. So, you know, there's really nothing to repair between me and the chief, or me and our rank and file officers. I've been to roll calls and I've met with the chief, and, you know, I'm going to be doing some ride-alongs, and, you know, I think most of us know that we're all better off, our neighbors and our officers, when we know that our neighbors and our officers are on the same team, and I think there's a whole lot of us who can work together on that.
Rental prices are going up not only in Minneapolis but St. Paul as well. Is affordable housing a top priority for you?
Affordable housing has to be a top priority. Our population is rising. You're right, rental prices are going up, and the vacancy rates are already low. So we're focused on getting more units online and building new units, but we're also focused on preserving the existing affordable housing that we have in our city, because that's a lot more cost effective.
Can the mayor really do much about this other than talk about it and urge developers to do kind of to move in that direction?
Yes, as mayor, we have our Department of Planning and Economic Development and our Housing and Redevelopment Authority, which has resources to help. And so as we kind of create the policy and the resources to help do that kind of renovation and preservation of those affordable housing units.
There's always a little competition between Minneapolis and St. Paul, but we've seen you and new Mayor Jacob Frey here in Minneapolis support each other, go to each other's inauguration. But how will that relationship build, and will you guys continue to work together, but maybe have a little healthy competition too?
You know, there's always been a competition between St. Paul and Minneapolis, and, you know, Mayor Frey is a good friend, and I'm looking forward to really working with him. I think we're starting to really realize, especially in the context of this global economy, that our competition isn't Minneapolis. Our competition is Paris and London, and we have to be prepared as a region to compete on in this global economy. Minneapolis is our teammate in that, and we have to be able to work better together. I think there's a recognition of both of us and a lot of leaders in our kind of metro area that you know, we have that regional approach is the way to go.
Hey, we've been reading a lot of articles that have talked about you as a millennial mayor. Kind of a nice compliment because you're not quite a millennial. But
on the cusp.
It's nice that people
the
still
millennials
think
call me
you're young.
grandpa.
Yeah, I know. I think it's pretty good. Well, it is a new energy, and we'll be keeping our eye on St. Paul. Excited to see the success, and both of these cities need to keep growing.
I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to it. And Skol Vikings.
There we go.
Skol, I like it.
That's right.
Obviously, he's predicting a Vikings win.
He's not wearing purple, though.
Oh, wow. Big scandal there.
There's some purple on my socks.
Purple socks.
All right. Very good enough. Thanks, Mayor.